Why don't you defect to reform? My name's Mike Tapp, I'm the Dover and Deal MP and one of the new immigration ministers at the Home Office, and today I'm answering your questions. What's the illegal migration thing you just announced? The legal migration thing is the greatest changes this country's seen since the Second World War, because the Conservatives left us with open borders, an immigration system that's not functioning, record backlogs, and they were doing nothing about it. They just left it to fester while pinning their hat on one gimmick, which was Rwanda. So they spent £700 million of taxpayers' money and deported removed 4 volunteers. So what we're seeing here is big changes to the asylum system to make it less attractive to those coming here. That will reduce asylum shopping, and that's what we're seeing. When people speak to migrants in the north of France, they're coming here because they think we're a soft touch. What are you doing about genuine refugees? We're a compassionate nation and we fully sign up to helping those that genuinely need it. So we're already doing that to make sure that those who are in genuine need receive it, and we've sped up the processing of those who arrive by 50%. But we're also looking at safe and legal routes, looking at community sponsorship, working with the UNHCR and skilled worker routes as well to make sure there's that safe and legal route for people to come here, because we are compassionate and that's really important. Why do you talk about boring Farage all the time? Well, I don't actually talk about him all the time, but I do mention him because he is a threat to this country. His policies, what he's done in the past has been negative for the country, and I'll continue attacking him because it offends me that he wraps himself in the flag but will do nothing for the country. He's a plastic patriot and we've got to stand up against that division that he brings. Instead, we're looking to unite behind the flag. That's what we stand for. Why are you being so tough on illegal migration? It's important that we reduce those pull factors and make it less attractive to come here, and also make it easier to deport people. So it's about taking back control and restoring that order, and we saw from the Home Secretary this week some big policy to implement those changes. Why don't you defect to reform? Well, because I love British values, I love Labour values. I've served in the military, I've spent my whole life serving the country. That's what I'll continue to do. And the only way of doing that is with the Labour Party, because we stand up for working people. Reform will not stand up for working people. They're full of billionaires, millionaires and rejected Tories. That's not what the country needs. Why are you taking jewellery off people? Well, I'm not a mugger, so I'm certainly not taking jewellery off anyone. And the government are not doing that either. And we've made it really clear that we will not be taking jewellery off people at the border. What's happened there is it's a slight misreporting in that we're looking to seize assets from asylum seekers who are using our welfare system and accommodation, who have money that they're spending on other things. So for example, there's one individual who is receiving £800 a month from their family and driving a nice Audi, yet we're having to pay for their accommodation. We're changing the system to make it fairer for taxpayers. What's your perfect Sunday? Anything British. Last Sunday I had a full English, a roast, and then I watched the rugby, and perhaps a bit of country file in the evening. I try and avoid the Antiques Roadshow though. That's a really bad answer, isn't it? When are you going to make our streets safer? Well, we've already started doing that. Over the summer, we put more police on the front line. In Dover, we had 3 new community police officers. We're going to ensure that every neighbourhood has a designated community officer so that the public know who that is. We've got a target for 3,000 new police on the street, on the front line, by March 26. Knife crime is down and shoplifting prosecutions are up, because the last government set a limit for when they prosecute. We're not doing that because no shoplifting is acceptable. So there's a lot of work going on around making our streets safer. What's your favourite thing about Dover and Deal? I have to be really careful with this question because I can't say something about Dover or Deal because it'll be unfair on the others. So I'll go the in-between, which is the Zetland Arms pub in Kingsdown. That's a village between the two where I've spent a lot of time. It's a lovely pub on the beach.